here getting some dinner and actually breakfast made ahead for freezer meals. If you are interested, the freezer meal packs are about 95% sold out, but we also have the PDFs available as well. You can pick the PDF or the other thing. I'm making up today, we are making some, let me remember what we're making. I'm gonna forget the thing, so I'll just open it up and I'll tell you what we're making. I will send this out to you if you are interested and order soon. But I gotta figure out how to open it. We've done this ahead of time. As you're hopping on, tell me good morning. Hey Denise, I'm so glad to see you guys. How many of you are cooking with me? I hope. Last night I watched my friend Sheree as I was prepping, and it was so fun to hang out with a friend while we were cooking. This is what you'll get if you're interested. And I'll probably lose everything. You'll get the small cards, the little baby cards, Sheree calls them, that are your freezer bag inserts. The recipe cards, which is like 60 recipes, 12 weeks of grocery lists, and desserts. They're fantastic. And today we are making, let's see what we're making. Let me not burn my scrambled eggs over here. So I'm scrambling up the eggs for the, here's the tab. Here you go. This is the tab. We're making today breakfast burritos, sausage and cheese quiche, slow cooker orange chicken, Best chocolate chip cookies, sausage and white bean soup, and slow cooker steak chili. So let me know if you're joining me. Also, if you will hit the sprinkle button and let somebody know that you're here, I would love that. The first thing we're making are the sausage and cheese burritos. I am super excited about these because these are ones that you can make ahead, and if your family is like mine, they can eat it when they're ready. My dog is sitting here at the trash can hoping to get in. Summit, you got a scoop, buddy. I'll get you a treat in a minute, buddy. As you're hopping on, tell me hello. Hey, Darlinda. Hi, Debbie. Oh my goodness, Denise, you have 20 meals done. You are a rock star. Hi, Debbie. Janice, you can't wait to get yours ordered. You ordered yesterday. I love it. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Mary. I love seeing you guys on this morning. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me in the morning time. Okay, these are the freezer burritos. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna scramble up your eggs. And again, hit the sprinkle button and let somebody know that you are here, and let me know if is the video working okay? Can y'all see everything okay? Let me know. Okay, so this is this one. I'm gonna finish it up. I'm gonna get these eggs a little bit glossy. I don't want them to be super, super, super cooked, but my family likes real cooked eggs. They do not like uncooked eggs at all. Okay, so that part is done. And now what we're gonna do, good morning, hi Erin, so glad to see you. Okay, so what we're gonna do with these breakfast burritos, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I may actually make these over here on the stove top. That's all good. So we're gonna mix together the sausage. We're gonna mix together some sausage. I've got 3/4 cups of, trying to figure out where I'm going to do this at, you guys. I need some more space. I think I can do it over here. We'll see. Sausage. My whole card is losing. If you're doing these, it is so funny to watch. Here we go. There we go. It is fun for us to see you guys doing them. There's our sausage. 3/4 cups of of salsa, and I'm going to mix this up with a fork, and we're actually going to flash freeze these. I'm just going to do everything over on this side because I've got a little more space over here, and hopefully you guys can see okay. So I'm mixing up my sausage and my salsa, and this is just going to make some breakfast burritos. Now these are going to be flash frozen. So what that means is we are going to go ahead and make up the burritos. I use low carb tortillas. You can use any kind of tortillas you want. We'll go ahead and make these up, put them on a pan, and then we will flash freeze them. So do everything over here. I hope y'all can see okay over here. Let me know, y'all, if you can see them. Are y'all able to see everything pretty well? Okay. I'm gonna throw the recipe card over here so I know what I'm doing. Here's the recipe card that I'm using. Again, these are almost sold out. We've had them in stock for about 10 days. I did not think they would sell out in 10 days, so that's kind of crazy to me. Okay, we've got our eggs. Actually, I'm gonna set up an assembly line here. We got our eggs, we got our sausage, we have our shredded cheese. I've got a cup of shredded cheese. I'm working on my stove, which is probably not the best way to do this, but I'm trying to make space in my kitchen because I've got everything. I went ahead and I warmed these up a little bit so they're easier to fold. So I'm gonna add some sausage to each one. I'm sorry, these are eggs. I'm adding some eggs to each one. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of sausage, and then a little bit of of shredded cheese. And I'm just gonna wrap these babies up. Again, I use low carb tortillas. You can use whichever kind you wanna use. I probably could have used the bigger tortillas. It doesn't matter what size you get. These work for us. These are great. Just gonna go ahead. I'm probably gonna do, the bad thing about the small ones is you can't get a whole lot in there. So I'm probably gonna only be able to get this much. You can't get a whole lot of anything in these smaller ones. So you might wanna do bigger ones if you're at the store. These are the kind we eat all the time, and I don't like to have tons of carby food. So for me, this works really, really well. We're gonna add some sausage, we're gonna add some cheese. I'm gonna roll this baby up. This will be your recipe you will be sure to make. I love these, and I love, especially like if you've got people who are leaving to go to work. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna flash freeze these. I'm flash freezing these like this. So they're gonna sit on the pan. Should I put this over here so y'all can watch? I'm gonna scoot and give myself some space. There we go. How's that? That way you guys can see what's going on here. I really should have it probably set up more like an assembly line, but this is good. If y'all are interested in these, just click the link in the video. Also, oh, I forgot to pick a giveaway winner. We'll have to pick a winner. Don't forget, we pick some winners who hit the sprinkle, S-H-A-R-E button. So be sure to share this one with a friend if you can. Okay, here we go. We're wrapping up our tortillas. I'm gonna wrap it on both ends. And let me know, are any of y'all doing this with me? I did this last night while watching my friend Sheree, who did it yesterday. It was so much fun to cook and watch her. So I hope that if you're doing this at home, do not just be sitting on the couch. Like, grab your stuff and let's get cooking. Don't sit and just watch and not do anything. It's a great morning to have coffee. It's a great, great morning to make some freezer meals because you will love having these done for your family. These are awesome to take to people. I just love them. Yummy Mary says, yum, sprinkle. Thank you for sprinkling, Denise. I appreciate you a ton this morning. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm probably gonna just do those for now, and then I'll save the rest to do later so y'all don't have to sit and watch. But you can see, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scooch these over here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick these in my freezer just like this, and that's gonna flash freeze them. Let me read my directions and make sure that's correct here. When frozen, wrap each burrito in aluminum foil. Yeah, so I'm just gonna freeze them like this. When they're frozen, I'll wrap them in some aluminum foil, put them in a plastic bag. But you can see how those are gonna go. And I wanted to do all the stuff that was flash frozen first. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all, I am nervous about this next recipe. Y'all, I'm anxious about this next recipe, okay? Let me just tell you, thank you for sprinkling, Jan and Debbie, and thank you so much. Thank you, Stacy, as well. Okay, y'all, we will pick a 10. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. We've had so many folks order. Hang on, let's do a quick giveaway. Hit the heart or like button if you have done these and your name. We add names to our bucket every day. We had lots more people than this order, but this is all, my husband spent it. It's about an hour at night adding people to this. So, Joy Anna Tooby from Tulsa, Oklahoma. You are our $10 Starbucks gift winner today. I will send you an email and let you know what you won. So, but you've got to order to win. Also, make sure when you put, when you're doing this, that you share your pictures to the Passionate Penny picture wall. We are picking random people to win $10 Amazon gift cards who post to the wall. Okay, so you get your baby card. I got my baby card. That's what Miss Sheree calls it. I love the name, the baby card. I wish I had come up with it myself, but she's super catchy like that, and I'm not always that way. Okay, we got, y'all, I'm worried about this recipe. I'm just gonna tell you. Say a little bit of prayer over me as I do this, that I do not mess it up. We have 5 large eggs right here. If I can do this, you can do it. I'm mixing up my eggs. I'm gonna add in, and this one is, and I'm excited about taking this one on vacation with me because it's gonna be perfect. But let's see how it goes. We whisk the eggs. We're gonna add a 1/2 cup of cream. So that's 2, this is a 1/4 cup. So I'm gonna do a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. A 1/4 cup of milk. Let's see how this goes. Then I'm gonna add in a 1/2 teaspoon of some garlic salt. I forgot my teaspoons. I thought I had plenty laid out, but I guess I did not. We're gonna guesstimate this 1/2 teaspoon right here. Oh, and I forgot to put out my, okay, maybe I did. Okay, so we've got our, it says whisk together eggs. Let me read my card here. Whisk together eggs, cream, milk, and garlic salt. Whisk in the cooked sausage. So I've already got my sausage cooked. So I'm just gonna add that right in. And this is a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. I'm so afraid of messing this one up, y'all. Now this one, what we're gonna do with is I've already got my pie crust right here. Don't forget, guys, hit that sprinkle button and let somebody know. And if you're interested in our slow cooker recipe or our freezer meals recipe cards, click the link in the video. We have it available as a PDF or a printed one that you can send right to you, and I'll ship you everything you need. We are the only menu planning thing on the whole internet that actually ships you everything, and this is going to take you less time than if you went to the store. Y'all, look at that. Look at that sausage right there. Come on, sausage, let's go. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do with this one is very carefully, y'all, say some grace over me right here, because this is the one this was the one that when I saw what the ones that Sheree gave me to do, I was like, Sheree, this is not even fair. Like, she got the good ones and I got the hard ones, and she's way better at this than I am. So if I can do this, you can do it. I'm supposed to wrap this sucker, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it, and then I'm gonna flash freeze this one as well. And I'm gonna put some foil on it, and then I'm gonna put my baby card on it. And I forgot to pull out my tape, but now I've got my little baby card here. I love how Sheree calls it the baby card. I'm gonna set this right like this. Y'all, I'm so afraid of messing this one up. And then I will tape it to it. Let's see if I've got some tape. Ah, oh, look at that, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Here we go. Well, I have a broken tape dispenser. For the love. Oh, it just broke as I did it. This is when do your kids do this? They leave you things that don't work, and then you go to do something. Y'all, this is not gonna work. This is pitiful. Pitifulness. And I can't even, there's my scissors over there. I'm determined I'm getting this tape on this sucker. Okay, y'all, I hope you're sitting there on your end having a little weird morning too. I'm gonna put this thing in the freezer. I've got my directions right there on what to do. Can you see? So it's gonna tell me exactly what to do whenever I pull it out. The baby cards are the best thing ever. They make my life so much happier than this one less thing. Ah, y'all, I just know I just made a mess of that. You know what? When they're all frozen up and ready to go, y'all. There's the baby cards in there. Do you see how awesome those are? I mean, seriously. I just had to pull everything out of there, but we're good. Okay, those were all the hard ones. Now I get to do the easy recipes. Praise the Lord. We got through the hard ones. Let's scooch over here and say hello to anyone who's hanging out. Okay, we've got, I'm gonna scooch all down here. Here we go. Next up on the list is the slow cooker steak chili. Now, when we did these recipes, y'all, I put the wrong card on there. I was all excited about the baby card and I put the wrong card. I'll have to go fix that at the end. Okay, this is the slow cooker steak chili. Right here, slow cooker steak chili is what we're making. Hit the sprinkle it button and let somebody know about this. I'm gonna add in, I've got 1.5 pounds of stew beef, so that's already done. I'm gonna add in 1/2 cup of onion chopped, 15-ounce can of pinto beans, rinsed and drained. Now, when we did these freezer meals, I'm gonna confess to y'all that we planned on these coming out in February. This is something I would normally eat more in the winter time than I would right now, but I'm gonna have it ready to go for the first time it gets cool, which here in Ohio will be way too soon. So I'm excited to have this one done. That was 28-ounce can of petite diced tomatoes, a cup of beef broth. Add that sucker in. And then we are gonna add in a tablespoon of chili powder. If I can find it. There's my chili powder right there. I think that's gonna be all the chili powder I have, it sure is. 2 teaspoons of cumin. I love that this is all done in a bag. So those first 2 were the hard ones. These are the easy ones that I'm like, these are gonna go fast. I hope. I say that, and then you know I'm gonna get in trouble. Then we've got 1.5 teaspoons garlic salt, 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. Y'all remember these are spicy, so don't put too many in of those. Some dried oregano, some black pepper, and y'all add some cornbread, and your family is gonna have the best chili you will ever eat. I am super excited about these. I'm gonna try real hard. I went with the Salomo Amazon brand of plastic bags. Those are the ones I've got oodles of. So I am double bagging these to make it easy. I do like to kind of spread my stuff out so that I'm in good shape right there. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna double bag it so that nothing leaks out, because here's the thing. The reality is, if I come home and all of my stuff has leaked out of these bags all over my freezer, I would be one really grumpy mama. So here we go right there, y'all. Putting the baby card in. Baby card's in. Slow cooker chili is ready to go. So simple. You can't wait to try this one. I'm excited. Thank you for sharing, Kathy. You can't wait to try this one too. You love the slow cooker ones. I know. I'm excited. This Slow Cooker's Meat Lovers chili is so good. I'm excited about this one. Okay, so there's that one. All done. One more meal. So I'm up to like 14 meals in my freezer now. I'm super excited about those. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a little grace over here. Clean up my space. I'll say hello to you guys. Okay, here's my next one. I'll try to say hello. It's easier to see. You received your bags from Amazon. I'm excited. You found a huge bag of 4-pack of freezer bags for $14. That from Sam's. That is awesome. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is this one, and I do believe I need some freezer bags for it. This is the sausage and white bean soup. Y'all, this is another one that I can't even wait to make. Here's my recipe card. Got my baby card, got my recipe card, I've got my bag stand, so you can get that all by clicking the link in the video. Like I said, we are so close to selling out. I think we'll sell out this week. We put them on stock 10 days ago, and they've all sold out, which is pretty fun. So if you want them, grab them. Okay, we've got another pound of breakfast sausage. I've already gone ahead and browned this, so I'm just throwing it in. I'm gonna add everything except the chicken broth. So I'm gonna add in my garlic. Got my squeezed garlic right here. How many of y'all love this squeezed garlic? This brand, I accidentally took the name off. I didn't mean to, but I love it. Let's just call that three cloves. We're gonna add in, okay, we need to talk right now. The recipe calls for mirepoix mix, mirepoix seasoning. That, I couldn't find that here in Ohio. So I found this. It is stew vegetables. This is a 32-ounce bag. They're pretty big. They're pretty big. Look at that. They're kind of big. I'm excited. Look at those little cute onions. I mean, how fun is that? That just makes me happy. So I'm just gonna throw these all in. I think they're gonna be perfect. I've never used this kind of thing before, but I think it's gonna be the perfect seasoning. It may need a little bit. I really like the veggies, so I'm gonna add those in. Okay. So it calls for 32 ounces. This is a little bit bigger. I feel like I just wanna add in, I want some more carrot. Actually, I want more of the onions. I don't know how it's gonna work, y'all, but let's say it's gonna work. Then we're gonna add in these are two 14-ounce cans of Great Northern beans. And then a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. And then we're gonna add in a teaspoon of oregano, assuming I can find it. A half teaspoon of rosemary. Gotta get all the rosemary out of this thing. I love rosemary, it smells so good. A teaspoon of basil. And I wanna show you a big trick on this one that's gonna make you so happy when you see this. You're gonna be like, oh Lord, that's genius. And that's it. Now, the next thing it calls for is a carton of chicken broth. But here's the thing about chicken broth. chicken broth, if I put the chicken broth in this bag, y'all, I would have a hot mess, right? This would be a disaster. If I put this into there, it would be a mess. So what I'm doing instead is I'm popping this right off. I'm gonna put this in. Now remember, I've got to mix all these ingredients together. So to mix these together, and this is such a great like summer soup. This is also a pretty healthy soup. So if you're looking for something lower, I mean, it does have some carbs in it with the beans, but if you're looking for just a good nutritious soup, y'all, I eat soup for lunch summer and winter time. So this one to me is just such a stinking win. I can't even tell you. So I've got my ingredients. I kind of want to get all those seasonings. What's fun about this one is that we will cook this in the slow cooker. So this is a slow cooker meal too. You could make this up the day that you're, like if you want to make it today, if you've got a friend who's not feeling awesome, wouldn't this be a lovely gift to take them? I just love this one. I got my baby card. I'm gonna stick my baby card right in there. I'm so glad we tried to come up with all these different names. So these are Magic Menu Plans, was our name for the Magic Menu System, but I couldn't come up with a name for these little baby cards. So I'm glad Sheree took care of that for me. Thank you, Sheree. You're a rock star. Okay, there we go, y'all. One more meal done, and now I'm excited. We're gonna do the last two meals we're gonna do. I'm actually making dinner for my family tonight and dessert. And y'all are gonna love, we're actually gonna freeze tonight's dessert too. There we go, right there. So this last one is a freezer meal, but what I'm doing to make my life a little bit easier is I'm actually cooking it for dinner tonight. Right here. I have my chicken. My boneless, skinless chicken breast is already in the crock pot. This is one, last night when I mentioned it, my daughter Reagan was like, Mom, I'm so excited. This is the slow cooker orange chicken. And here's the baby card, which you would put this in a freezer bag, but I'm actually just gonna make it for dinner tonight. So it calls for a cup of marmalade. So I got my marmalade. This is orange marmalade, of course, to make it orange. And then we need a cup of barbecue sauce. Use any kind you want. I finally figured out this week, if you pour in about that much, it's gonna be a cup. So almost a whole bottle is a cup of barbecue sauce. That way you don't have to sit and measure, because I hate measuring stuff. Gotta find the right card here. Then we're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. This one is so simple. I'm gonna serve it with a big Asian salad and some rice and probably some beans. Probably some, my kids love those stir fry beans, so we'll do those. And then a half teaspoon of, hang on, I gotta find it, red pepper flakes, right there. So that's it. This one cooks, and I don't want to put much red pepper flakes in. This is going to cook on low 4 to 6 hours. Totally easy, super simple. Okay, give me a heart or like if you want to come over and make some chocolate chip cookies with me. They're my favorites, and they are the best chocolate chip cookie you will ever make. So let's just head on over there to make those. Y'all want to take a peek at what my kitchen looks like? So I want you to sit here and say, oh, that girl on Facebook, she totally has it together. I don't even know how she makes that, and her house is so organized. I just want you to see. That would be my current kitchen look. And here we go. We got more back here. There we go. So if your kitchen is a mess like mine, that makes me happy because you're awesome just like I am. Chicken broth gets added. Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you, Katie. Great question. The chicken broth will get added when you when you cook the actual chicken, when you cook the soup. That way you don't have to fill that bag up and chance it busting in your freezer with a bunch of chicken broth everywhere, because that would be a mess. The cookies and coffee for breakfast. Heather, I want to come live with you. That sounds amazing. Can you cook this from frozen? Yes, it is meant to be cooked from frozen. I'm just making it today so that we have them. And one thing I want to say, so many people have asked like how, I want to do the recipes, but I don't want to freeze them. You don't have to freeze them. They're just nice. You can do them as freezer meals, but they're great family friendly too. My food all the time. My family last night was like, Mom, these are the best meals. They're excited. They are good food. Is this something I came up with? Shelly, this is something I came up with. Like I was literally sitting in a Barnes & Noble and I saw a cool recipe tin and I was like, what if we could just make this and give it to people for menu plans? So it's totally our product. 100% funded, cash flowed by me. There's no business behind us. It's just me who thought it was a cool idea. Okay, let's make some stir-fry beans. Are like, you know, the long green beans. Oh, how do I explain what a stir? I don't even know how to say it. It's like I can't think of the words, y'all. It's been a long week of freezer cooking. What is the word for that, you guys? The green beans that my daughter loves. And I cannot think of the word that they are called because I have freezer brain or whatever, or mom brain or whatever. I don't know. Okay, but this recipe, I do know, I told my kids, you'll know I have dementia when I can no longer make these cookies, because these ones I do know better than anything else on the planet. What you're gonna need for these sucker is you need a cup of shortening. I said that, and then I'm like, I just use a stick of shortening. I hope the shortening is right. Let me tell you that's right. Yeah, a cup of butter flavored shortening. So this is Crisco. Y'all, I wish there was a way to make these without Crisco, but I have yet to figure it out. Next, you're gonna add in a cup of white sugar, right there. And I'm gonna show you how to flash freeze these, which will make your life so much easier. Okay, so this is a cup of sugar, a half a cup of brown sugar. Here's the recipe for those of y'all. There's the recipe cards, that's what they look like. And I'm gonna show you how to flash freeze this dough so you can take it with you as you go. This is the only recipe in the world that I know by heart because I've made it 9 million times in my life, because these are the best chocolate chip cookies ever. It is worth buying this just to get this recipe, because for the rest of your life, you will be known as the best person to ever make cookies. People will come to you and they'll be like, oh, did you get her cookies? They're the best. And honestly, these are the best menu plans on the entire internet. You're gonna love them. Okay, there is that. So I've got my 1 cup shortening, a cup of white sugar, half cup brown sugar. Hang on. Okay, there we go. We're gonna add in some 2 eggs. I'm excited to show you guys how we're gonna flash freeze these suckers, and then I'll pull out the burritos and show you how we're gonna wrap those up. Okay. So now I'm gonna add in my eggs, and I needed to add in a teaspoon of vanilla, which I got from Aldi. My teaspoon vanilla. We're going to add in 2 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of salt. These are the best cookies you will ever make. I'm going to show you how to flash freeze them for anybody who's never done that before. I do try to get my baking soda, salt, and flour mixed together pretty well, but the truth is, this is a really small bowl because I ran out of big bowls. I'm mixing these in my 8-cup measure. I love this 8-cup Pyrex measure. I use it all the time. Mix those up really well, and I'll answer your questions. Butter flavored Crisco, I agree, and these are not good for you. I don't make these nearly as often as I used to make them. My family wishes I would make them every single day. Like, it's vacation. It's like it's a holiday at our house. Cookie making day is a holiday. So we don't do these all the time, but we do love them occasionally. And they're the best. So if you're gonna make a cookie, if you're gonna eat a cookie, here's the thing, y'all. If you're gonna eat a cookie and make a cookie, why not eat and make a good cookie? This is the best. I feel like you should all memorize this recipe by heart. This should just be like a heart memory. Because then it's nice not to have to even pull out a card. That's my goal for all of y'all, is that one day we should have a test. Like, can we all memorize the chocolate chip cookies from the Passionate Penny Pincher? And y'all, at the end of this, I will grab another winner from our giveaway. Also, don't forget, hit that sprinkle button and let a friend know that we are doing this. If you are struggling with menu planning, these are the best menu plans out there. We are the only ones that will ship it to you, actually for just about 2 more days, because then we're gonna be sold out. So if you want them, order soon. My poor little mixer. I normally do these in my big KitchenAid. This little guy's having a hard time. There we go. My sweet mother-in-law one time asked me, I was trying to make cookies when I first started making cookies, and I was telling her how I was using my KitchenAid, this little guy. And she said, oh, I don't even know if you can make cookies with a hand mixer. She'd always used her KitchenAid. And I was like, oh, you can do that for sure. Okay, so now we're gonna flash freeze these. I'm gonna show you how. Here's our pan, right? What we're gonna do to flash freeze these suckers is we're just gonna go ahead and cook them, and we're gonna put them like this. Make sure y'all can see what we're doing over here. We're gonna put this, you can do these close. You're gonna go ahead and put them into balls, put them in the freezer. You can get them as close as you can. Freeze them like this. So freeze them just this way for about, I don't know, 30 minutes. Once they're done, and they're flash frozen, just like you would do a frozen biscuit, you'll take them out, put them in a big plastic bag. Then whenever you're ready for some cookies, thaw out the dough. 8 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes at 375. You will have the best cookie ever. You're gonna love them. You're gonna be so stinking happy you have them. So that's those. I'll do the rest of these later, but I wanted to give you an idea. You can get them real close on the tray, and I will tell you the best thing is having this thing. This was like a gift. You need this in your life. So ask for your next birthday. You don't want fancy jewelry. You don't want anything else. You want this scooper. I use it all the time in my kitchen. My mother-in-law gave it to me. It's my favorite gift ever. I love it. So fun. Okay, so there's those. So now we're gonna go back and check out our breakfast burritos. I'm gonna pick a winner real fast, and then we will, let me run over back, and we'll pull out those breakfast burritos, and we'll go ahead and get those ready to go as well. Let's see how we do. Okay, let's pick a winner. Y'all, how much chocolate chips? 2 cups of chocolate chips. Whenever you make cookies, you always double the batch. I normally double the batch because my family would eat like 9 million. So I have to be careful because if I make too many, they get real crazy. Okay, real crazy. Mariana Acuff from Rockbridge Baths, Virginia. My kids and my husband wrote these, you guys, so it was so cute. They were sitting there, Mom, you have somebody in Virginia who bought, and you know what? Let's just go ahead and pick one more. Should we pick one more, y'all? I feel like we should. And they're just taking and randomly pulling people from our list each day and adding to this. Ooh, this is a good name, and this person's in Georgia. How many of y'all are in Georgia? Anybody in Georgia there? Okay, let's see. Bhakti Kelker from Austin, Georgia. I didn't say that, I'm sure right at all, but Bhakti, B-H-A-K-T-I, Kelker, will send you a $10 Starbucks gift card. You don't have to be watching, but I would like it if you are watching because I'd love for you to say hello to me. Okay, let's go ahead and check out what are we working on? The burritos. Let's check the burritos out real fast. We have flash frozen our burritos. Remember, I only did 4 of these just to give you guys an idea. What we're gonna do now, so I'm gonna try to give myself a little room here. We're gonna wrap these up with some foil. Y'all, I bought Costco foil, which is insanity, because it's obviously way too big. This is gonna kill me to have that much waste. Can't do that. That's way too much waste. Maybe I can pull these out. I think I can. Nobody is judging me on my full wrapping at my house. They just want to eat the food. So if you're making these, just get them packed away. So this is 4 breakfast burritos. You can pull them out. When you pull them out, you thaw them out, pop them in the microwave because everything's already cooked. So you can just pop them in the microwave for 1 to 2 minutes. I'll show you how I'm gonna prep these. Got one more. Newark, Delaware, so glad to see you. Wait, these were already frozen. Yeah, I froze these first thing. So I flash froze these at the very beginning of the live. Oh, let's see if I can get this sucker in there. Yeah, I think I can do it. What do y'all think? Can I get it so it won't get burned? Okay, so these were the first thing I made on Facebook Live this morning. I put them in my freezer. I'm gonna go right ahead. I'm gonna pop these in. I'm gonna put in my little baby card. Got my baby card here. I'm gonna pop the baby card in. The baby card gives directions, so everybody knows when you pull these out, this is how to cook them, so I don't have to say to my kids, this is what you have to do. They literally just know, okay, I've gotta pop these, I've gotta unwrap, thaw it out, unwrap, pop it in the microwave for a minute. I just have breakfast made. Y'all, How fun is that? You're watching in Pittsburgh and Wilmington and Paw Paw, Michigan, Hanover, Virginia, and Minnesota, Stockton, California, y'all. I love seeing where you guys are from. I am tickled you are each here. So I'm gonna answer any questions. I will show you if you choose to order. Y'all, you don't have to order anything. You can just, there are great freezer meals. You can come up with all the freezer meals you want on your own without my help, I promise. But if you want me to ship you the supplies to make your life just a little bit easier, I can do that, and I would love to. And you will be included in the private Facebook group. You will love it. You will get 60 of the baby cards to stick inside your freezer bag so you know exactly what to do. You'll get a cute bag that everything comes in. You'll get 12 weeks of slow cooker meals and tabs, which, I don't know where I put the tabs here. 12 weeks, all the recipe cards, all the things you need. And I'm actually saving these for my grandkids because I feel like they're so good that I want my grandbabies one day to have my recipes, you know, because they might want them, maybe. And then you get, these. Okay, could you cook from frozen? You probably want to thaw them out, but they're not going to take long to thaw out. Like, I'm thinking if you thaw them for 30 minutes, those won't take long because they're pretty small. So it's not like thawing out something bigger. So it won't take them too long to thaw. Yeah, you won't have to do that. You're loving the meals from Indiana. Hi from Manchester, Connecticut. Hi in Asheville, North Carolina, and Thompsonville, Michigan. Glad to see you this morning. Leona, you're going to go order right now. Oh my gosh, thank you, Leona. Leona, I think you are going to love these, and I think you're going to feel like they're just going to make your life easier and better. I promise. You're going to absolutely love all of them. And I can't open this. So there you go. In Proctorville, Ohio. I don't know where that's at. I'm near Columbus, Ohio. Do you cook this cookies from frozen? So I would probably thaw your cookies out a bit. Again, they're not going to take long to thaw. Maybe an hour to thaw at the most. And then I would just bake them the regular way. Bake 7 to 8 minutes till you'll see. They'll be perfect. Oh, can I show you a trick? Do y'all know the freezer tapping trick? It's actually on the recipe card, I think. Yes. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we told you that this is the secret trick to all good cookies. When you take these out of the oven, so they're already baked, okay, so when they're already baked, are you listening to me right now? Make sure you're listening. When these are already baked, I want you to take them out of the oven, wrap them on the counter 2 times, like this. In fact, if you see my kids do it, they whack them on the counter. I just want you to go like twice. Do that 2 times, gently, not super hard. It will knock the air out and it'll make you a better cookie. It'll make it just a little happier. You know, there you go. There's your super big trick for being a passionate penny pincher. It's written on the card so you won't forget because you need the cards in your life. Like I said, we're about 95% sold out. So I think we'll have enough, I hope, to get through the week. I don't know that we will. We won't get any of these back in stock until September. So if this is something you're interested in at all, snag it. You can also get the PDF version. The PDF version prints beautifully. It has daily dinner graces to stay with your family. It's just a nice, happy little place. And you get to be in the private Facebook group, which is amazing. These folks are fantastic and you will love them. Okay, it also comes with 2 of these freezer bag stands that say Passionate Penny Pincher because that's just so fun. You're loving what you've made so far. How is Jackson? Roberta Jackson is doing just fine. He got 6 stitches. He sent me the picture, y'all. His hand was in duct tape, like literally in duct tape, and it was bleeding. Like, I mean, there was just blood gushing out his whole arm. And I said, sweetie, it's your hand. It's going to be bad. So thank you for asking, Roberta, but he's doing much better. Yeah, he cut himself at work the other day. It was bad. It was really bad. You thought you were the only one who did that? Well, yeah, it was rough. You always cook from frozen. If you put them in the oven while preheating, they'd kind of defrost prior to cooking. Good idea, Tippy. Thank you so much. Never heard of that trick. Melissa, it will change your cookie baking skills and you'll be thankful you did it. How do you get in the drawing? We go through everybody who orders every day and we randomly pick like as many as we can possibly write to throw in that canister. So we just randomly go through the list, and once you get added to the list, so it's all super random, but you have to be a person who orders to get added. So definitely do that. That's what you want is this. You received your cards, but you don't know how to get on the group. Send me an email at shop@passionatepennypincher.com. If you are having any issues, if you ordered and had a mistake, if you didn't get in the private Facebook group, if you're missing the PDF, we do send you the PDF the second we do it. And we will be doing this again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. on Facebook Live and then Friday morning at Facebook Live. You will get the PDF the second you join. If you want to join us, definitely do that. And yeah, if you have any questions or issues, if you've had any problems with any orders at all, email me at shop@passionatepennypincher.com and we'll help you out. You love your freezer cards and just made 2 weeks of meals. Have y'all made the tortellini yet? My son actually told me, he said, Mom, make the tortellini again. I forgot my pesto, so I got to go back. So I'll make that one tomorrow. You ordered 3 sets the first day. Thank you so much, Dan, for supporting a mom. And for those of you who don't know who I am, if you're new here, tell me you're new. Like if you've never seen me before and you're like, who is this crazy woman with a bunch of food all over her kitchen? Say that so I know I can say hi to you. I'm just a mom who came up with this crazy idea when I was standing in Barnes & Noble and looking at recipe tins. I don't even have the recipe tin. We're sold out of the recipe tins and aren't going to get them back from the fall. I don't know where the tin is. But I basically said, I had done a lot of different menu planning services over the years, and I said, wouldn't it be nice to just have someone hand me everything? And so we made it. So basically this gives you everything you need to make 12 weeks of grocery lists and menu plans. This is our freezer series. The grilling series will be coming out in late July, we think. We may pre-sale late June, and then what else is coming out? Slow cooker cards. We started with the slow cooker cards, sold out of those within a few weeks. We sold out of the freezer cards in 10 days. We do cash flow everything, so it's completely like just me coming up with the ideas. So yeah, so it's just, so I can only buy, I guess what I'm saying is I can only buy to order for you and what I have cash for myself. You made the pesto tortellini last night and it's delicious. Oh, hi Misty, you're new. Robin's new. Angela's new. Oh my goodness, brand new from Jacksonville, Florida. I love Jacksonville. I grew up in Clearwater. Bought the PDF and you love it. You love cooking and baking. Bonnie, you're new. Pam's new. I love that. Kimberly is new. Anita, are you new too? Shayna, oh my gosh, so fun. Thank you guys, so fun. I'm excited that y'all are here. The card quality is amazing. I can't really show that on video, and the best thing is on the back of the tabs, it gives you your prep tips. So it's just real easy. You're gonna love it. Yeah, you're absolutely gonna love it. Christine, I have a girl on my team. She and I work together to develop the recipes. The slow cooker were almost all mine. She's a better cook than I am. She's a nice Southern mama who, if you saw her yesterday, it's Shree. We go through and we test every single recipe before we put it in and we rate it. If it's not a 5-star, it doesn't go in. So 60 weeks of menu planning is a lot to test for sure. So could you use butter? You can't use butter instead of Crisco. You can try Roberta, but it won't be the same cookie. So I've tried. I would rather use butter. I know Crisco's horrible for you. That's why we don't make it all that often. You're new and just got your set. Can't wait for the slow cooker. Thank you so much. Thank you, Debbie. You bought the PDF. Where's the recipe for the cookies? Michelle, it is week 5 of the freezer meals. But you can also Google passionatepennypincher.com best cookies because they are the best cookies. So, hi Karen, you're new. I'm tickled you're here, new in Lynchburg, and you just bought. They are great quality. I don't think anyone who orders these will be like, they're heavy duty. You can wipe them off. They feel like, when I made them, I was like, I want something that feels like butter, and they just feel so nice and good. And like I said, you're gonna love them. Okay, are there planned for dessert tins? We have 12 desserts included in each tin. When we do the slow cooker ones, the slow cooker and the grilling all have a dessert. So one dessert each week. Y'all want to hear our big fancy idea that's coming? That won't be till next year for sure. We're hoping to do a low-cal one in January, and then later in the spring, the goal is to have, y'all get this, a holidays, a special occasions pack, which would be like Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, birthday, Cinco de Mayo, all of the things, Halloween. It would be all of those meals, so you could just pull out a card at Christmas and say, here's what I'm buying for Christmas. Pull out a card at Thanksgiving, here's what I'm buying for Thanksgiving. That's the one I'm super excited. We have it already, like I have it designed in my head. We just have to test. We have to make sure the recipes are all good. Are the stands going to be available? The stands will be back in stock, we believe, in July. So yeah, watch for the stands coming back in stock. Such good quality, everybody should have them. They are nice, great cards. You bought the PDFs and you love them. The PDFs are fantastic and you will love those. Quality is amazing, love your cards. I am so excited. Y'all have an amazing day. The grilling recipes, y'all, I should have the grilling box here. It's fantastic. You're going to love it. I'll show you more of that one tomorrow. You're going to absolutely love them so much. Let me show you actually, hang on. Okay, y'all. These are the grilling ones. Every box, forevermore, this will be our last one not shipping with a box. Everything else will come with a box. It's a little bit different. The design is a little darker than what we have on this one. But these are the grilling. And the people who order will have access to these first. So summer grilling recipes, yeah. They're exciting. And the box is really nice and it feels like butter too. Anyways, okay. Phew. I think we got through everything. Y'all, have an amazing day. Make your stuff. I am tickled that you're here. Have a great morning and we will talk to you later. Have a great day. I am so excited that you are here. We'll talk soon. Bye, guys.